love me?
With all our hearts!
What would you do if I went off the air?
We kill ourselves!
Won't somebody please think of the children?
You like some mixed vegetables?
Hell no.
What did you say?
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
I wanna get it, but I got bad brains. I'm what they like to call a special case. I am a coma in a classroom. I got detention cause I made that face. Nobody believed me that it's stuck that way. I am a stoner in a bathroom. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. I gave an apple to my playground crush. She told me that the apple wasn't bad enough. Oh, shucks. So young to be so cruel. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. No, they don't teach the soul how to love. They can't teach soul. No, they don't teach the soul how to love. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. Back in school, back in place. Back in school, back in chains. Back in school, back in my cage. I wanna get up, but I got bad brains. I'm the one that have to call a special case. I'm back in school, back in my cage. I got detention 'cause I made that face. Nobody believed me that I started that way. I'm back in school, back in my cage. Back in school, back in my cage.
Well, son, we've just been trying to make sure you know how dangerous drugs like pot are.
I've been told a lot of things about pot, but I've come to find out a lot of those things aren't true. So I don't know what to believe.
Well, Stan, the truth is, marijuana probably isn't going to make you kill people, and it most likely isn't going to fund terrorists, but, well, son, pot makes you feel fine with being bored, and it's when you're bored that you should be learning some new skill or discovering some new science or being creative. If you smoke pot, you may grow up to find out that you aren't good at anything.
I really, really wish you just would have told me that from the beginning.
Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Hey, you folks! By me! Bonestorm! Or go to hell!
Attention, all Earthbound gamers. Ness is in trouble. He needs your help to defeat Gigagas, and in order to do this, he's going to need his trusty bat and a couple of burgers. To help him, all he needs is your credit card number, the expiration month and year, and the 3 digits on the back. But you have to be fast, though, before Gigagas finishes his plan to take over O-Net.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Yo, I had both consoles. My friends were envious, even though I blew money on games, so I was penniless. I remember times way back far when I was on the Sega Genesis playing Phantasy Star. Saved up some cash from mowing the neighbor's yard, and I bought a Super Nintendo with Mario Kart. I remember getting Hurricane kicks in as Ken and Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. I moved on as soon as I had permission to play Mortal Kombat as long as I cleaned the kitchen. Broke nerdy kid never rocked the best fashion. Spent my last on Chrono Trigger to X-Slash 'em, and that was the root of my video game passion. Playing classics on 16-bit graphics.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
I remember jamming Juicy by Notorious. During boss battles trying to be victorious, I had attention deficit blue pills like Morpheus. I just defeated Dr. Robotnik, I'm feeling glorious. Really wanna go back to those days as a kid in his crib playing video games. I'm jumping up and down trying to dodge Bowser's flames and doing spinning kicks and skates in Streets of Rage. I used to play as the Bulls in NBA Live. In the time when Michael Jordan was playing 99, I was so clutch, making pressure shots every time. I even played better than number 23 in his prime. When it comes to shooting games, my aim is so high. Used to play Wolfenstein, them Nazis got shot. Make no mistake, I love my Xbox, but I'd rather be doing barrel rolls and Star Fox.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
Hold on.
When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. You gotta be old school if you remember this. Heaven sent, felt like I was on top of the universe, cause I'm popular. No stopping the kid. Man, I wasn't calling no girls. I was clearing 96 levels on Mario World, huh? Mode 7 versus blast processing. Mom and dad glad because they can stop stressing. Guessing on my whereabouts. I was at Eric's house playing Madden 95, trying to air it out. In the UK, they call it SNES. On my block, they call it Super. I had it before all the rest. Final Fantasy 2, leveling up. Couldn't get Street Fighter, it was $70. What? But my next door neighbor did. It was my favorite. Every day I'm playing it, baby.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, man, I couldn't picture this.
My credo sounds like this. Most of what I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile at Sunday school. And these are the things I learned there. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush the toilet after you use it. I learned that warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. I learned to live a balanced life, to learn some and think some and draw some and paint and dance and play and work some every day, and then to take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. I learned to be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down, the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they all die. And so do we. And then I remember the book Dick and Jane, and the first word I learned, the biggest word of all, look. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule, and love, and basic sanitation, ecology and politics and equality, and sane living. You could take any one of those items and extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply them to your family life or your work or your government or your world, and they hold true and clear and firm. For example, think what a better world it would be if we all, the whole world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon and then lay down with their blankies for a nap. Or if all governments had as a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own mess. And it is still true, no matter how old you are, when you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together.
I am the future. I am the future of this great nation which you, Father, so arrogantly saved this world for. I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. It's all about this. But for the first time in my life, I'm 18 and I can say, you!
Stephen, I didn't sell out, son. I bought in. Keep that in mind.
Hi, I'm John. Me and McDonald's have come here to tell you what we know to truly be important. The family, the Big Mac, the Mac Nuggets. Come on down, grab just a 4-pack, 4-piece Mac Nuggets from God's green soil itself. Grown straight from McDonald Farms, $1.99 only, 2-piece chicken Mac Nuggets, 1 for to get for free. Listen, if you're doing drugs, stop it. Or else Mr. T's gonna come shake all that loose change right out of your pockets. How are you gonna get a 6-piece chicken McNuggets then? Reopen that 9/11 investigation. What really happened there? You just gotta know the facts. Just reopen it. Take a look. Never know what's gonna be inside. That's me, John. See you later.
The time is now for strong leadership. Reagan for president.
Woe to you, O earth and sea. For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number is 666.
Life's alright in Devil Town. Yeah, right. No one's gonna catch us now. Dad just bought a new car now. We're fine. No one's gonna catch us now. of you. The devil town is colder in the summertime. I'll lose my mind at least another 1,000 times. Hold my hand tight, we'll make it another night. I still get a little scared, it's something new, but I feel a little safer when I'm with you. Falling doesn't feel so bad when I know you're falling this way too. I know you're falling this way too. I know you're falling this way too. We're all dead in a devil town. We're all dead in a devil town. A devil town is colder in the summertime. I'll lose my mind at least another 1,000 times. Hold my hand tight, we'll make it another night. I still get a little scared of something new, but I feel a little safer when I'm with you. Falling doesn't feel so bad when I know you're falling this way too.
We require more minerals. My rafflecopter goes swa swa swatch. Swa swa swatch. Swa swa swatch. Swa swa swatch.
time.